So now moving on to the main event, our title. It's Flying Words Project with Peter Cook, and a little bit of the background. Um, I'd like to share with you guys the Flying Words Project background. It's Peter Cook and Kenny Lerner, and they have been collaborating on the Flying Words Project, which is a world-renowned ASL poetry troupe comprised of the two of them, Peter and Kenny. And the goal of Flying Words is the same as all other poets, to play with language, create new meaning and new ideas through language. And we've already seen that so far with our three local poets, how language is very visual and it can create a moving picture. And Kenny and Peter have been working together to create poetry in ASL, and they've been working, trying to figure out how to add a spoken element to it. It's not completely, translated into English. It's just a spoken element. So you'll see the visual picture as well as the vocalizations that go along with it.
Wow. I feel old with all that stuff you just said about us. I forgot about going to half those places. Thank you. I'm ready. Poetry. Poetry. I can play with language. Poetry. Poetry, it's a tree and a flying snake. He gazes up at a nearby nest. Then gingerly pulls back on the branches like a bow, himself the arrow. Poetry. 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 It's the doors. It's pounding on the doors. It's opening the door. It's the FBI. You! Against the wall. Turn around. Against the wall. Poetry. 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 It's the dotted lines on the road. Headlights. Headlights. Wheels. Wheels. And headlights. Snow. Heavy snow on the windshield. Through the rear view mirror, two beams of light. It's a tractor trailer. Grinding. Gaining. A passing monster truck. A monster truck that spits up ice on the windshield. Wipers cleared. Still can't see. Stop sign slams on the brakes, sliding out of control. Tree through the windshield. And the car drifting. Poetry. Poetry, poetry. It's a flock of birds flying, feeding. Swirling flock disappears in the leaves of the trees. Poetry, poetry. It's the plane taking off, the Bombay door opening, the explosion of language, 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 language. Pow! Yeah! Thank you. Thank you.